Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. Don't forget to hit that big red subscribe button and hit the bell icon and set your notifications to all, that way you never miss a future upload. Another day, another drama, and another day, another drama channel drama, as today we're going to be talking about both the Tati Westbrook versus Halo Beauty lawsuit, as well as Tati Westbrook versus Without a Crystal Ball, the drama channel. Now before we get into that, if you haven't seen my previous video titled Without a Crystal Ball calls out Dustin, Dailey, Nick Snyder, and Rich Lux, I will link that in a card up over here, as well as down in the description box down below, so definitely make sure you go and check that out as well. Alright, let's go ahead and get on into it. Now before we get into the breakdown of this, I do just want to say emphatically that these are my opinions, they are not fact. I am not a lawyer, I don't know all legal terms on stuff like that, and this is just what I have been able to research and read and understand, as well as learn from other people who are lawyers who have been breaking this down. So this is what I am understanding that they are saying, and these are my opinions on what I am understanding from the documents, as well as what other people have said about breaking them down. Again, I'm not a lawyer, I'm not trying to give any kind of legal advice, I am just trying to break this down and understand it a little bit, just for you guys to be able to understand as well. Now let's go ahead and get into the first lawsuit, which is Tati Westbrook and James Westbrook are being sued by another business partner by the name of Clark, who is alleging that he was cheated out of millions of dollars due to shady business practices that Tati Westbrook and James Westbrook were doing. And the reason that I'm saying alleging is because he is actually giving statements to an attorney. He did sign a sworn affidavit saying, hey, this is what happened and this is what they did to me. So these are his opinions on what has happened. Now again, this is just a complaint that was filed. It doesn't mean that anything in this is actually true. It doesn't mean that anything in this is actually false. That is up for a judge or a jury to decide. And obviously Tati Westbrook and James Westbrook have the right to respond however they see fit, whether that is with a counterclaim or to take him to court or to settle this privately. Now from what I am understanding from this document, Clark is alleging that Tati Westbrook and James Westbrook have misled him into believing the evaluation that one day Halo Beauty could be worth $3 billion versus of what she was told about Jeffree Star Cosmetics and Jeffree Star. Also, he was alleging in this complaint that Tati Westbrook said that she was able to get multiple influencers to support her brand, such as Jeffree Star, James Charles, Laura Lee, Manny MUA, and so on, who were all also named in the document. Also, from what I am understanding from this document, when Halo was first formed, it was formed with a 50-50 partnership, with Tati and James owning 50% and Clark owning the other 50%. Well, according to this document, Tati didn't want to just be the face of the company, she wanted to have more ownership of it, and so they renegotiated a deal saying that Tati would have 1/3, James would have 1/3, and Clark would have 1/3, and this came after they said that they would allow all other brands that they come up with to be under the Halo umbrella corporation. So what that means is that anything that they would launch, whether it would be skincare, makeup, fragrance, anything like that, would be underneath the Halo brand and not as its own brand. Well, it turns out that when they launched Halo Beauty, that came out as its own brand and not underneath Halo the vitamins. Clark also alleges in this document that James is moving money from the Halo company to other companies to devalue the actual value of Halo, so that way if they do get sued, they aren't going to lose as much money. And like I said, these are all allegations in the lawsuit from Clark towards Tati Westbrook and James Westbrook. Again, these are not fact, these are what he is alleging. And that's a basic breakdown of what I am understanding from this lawsuit. Again, there's more stuff in here, but I don't want to make this like a huge hour-long video going over the whole document and stuff like that, because I also want to talk about the lawsuit that is being filed against Without a Crystal Ball from Tati Westbrook as well. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the lawsuit filed against Without a Crystal Ball from Tati Westbrook, James Westbrook, as well as Halo Beauty. Now, in this one, the big difference in this is that they did not sign a sworn affidavit and that this is all listed under research, because as you're reading the document, it says, upon information and belief. From what I am understanding means that this document was researched and it was either done by her lawyer or she was sending information to her lawyer saying, hey, these are things that need to be included in here. These are things that are being said online, whether it is in videos or whether it is in tweets. So all of this needs to be included in the document to show proof of what was being done. And in this document, it goes very in depth of things that were said, whether that was on Twitter or whether that was in a video, as well as going to the point of listing, I believe it was 44 different videos where Without a Crystal Ball talked about Tati Westbrook, James Westbrook, or Halo, according to them, is an attempt to defame them or to defame their company, according to the document. And another thing that is repeated over and over in this document is that they're saying that everything that Without a Crystal Ball is saying, not an opinion, but stated as fact. And that's a huge thing in this document, is because they're saying that everything that Without a Crystal Ball said about their company, she has stated as a fact and not an opinion, or about them as fact and not opinion, from what I am understanding in this document. And from everything that they have laid out in here, like I said, it includes almost 44 videos, and it includes tons of tweets as well as things that were said in videos that they are alleging she has stated as fact. To me, it shows that they're trying to show that Katie from Without a Crystal Ball is trying to defame both Tati Westbrook, James Westbrook, as well as their company. And I don't know if they actually want to go in and try to win this in the court system as an actual lawsuit and try to get money from it, because later on in the document they talk about an injunction. And what that means is that if they are able to file an injunction against Katie and Without a Crystal Ball, that would then prevent both Katie and Without a Crystal Ball from being able to talk about Tati Westbrook and James Westbrook and Halo Beauty in the future. And I'm not sure that if they do file an injunction and win the case, if that would mean that both Katie and Without a Crystal Ball would have to remove all tweets and all videos related to James, Tati, and Halo Beauty, or if those would be able to stay up. I would assume that they would have to come down, but I'm not 100% sure on that because, like I said, I'm not a lawyer, and this is just my understanding of what is going on with this whole situation. But one thing that I've always said, anytime somebody brings up lawyers or lawyers get involved, it doesn't matter who is right and who is wrong in the end. It always matters who has the most money, because you'll be able to bury somebody with your money in the court system and in a long, lengthy legal battle until they run out of money, and then you'll be able to win your case whether you're right or wrong. So I'm not trying to say that Tati, James, and Halo are wrong. I'm not trying to say that Katie is wrong. I'm just trying to say we don't know what's actually going to happen, but at the end of the day, it really does come down to money. I'm sure that Tati, James, and Halo do have more money than Katie. I'm not 100% certain. That's not fact. That's just my opinion, just because they are a company. And Tati and James have been around for a while on YouTube, and we know that Tati does have a lot of money because, again, she does have Halo Beauty. She does have Halo. She is making really good money off of those products. I know she said that she technically made no money because she turned around and put all that money back into the business, but we know that Tati's also been on YouTube for years, making pretty decent money because she gets a very good amount of views on her videos when she was posting them at the time. So they could end up drawing this case out as long as they need to be able to win it, so then that way they could get their injunction as well, so that way Katie and Without a Crystal Ball could no longer post things about them. But again, that is my opinion about what could happen. That is not fact. But I'd love to know what you guys think about the entire situation down in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button. Also, if you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that big red subscribe button and hit the bell icon and set your notifications all. That way you never miss a future upload. Alright, that's everything for today, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!